direct page for your family.
WVOL, Berry Hill,
The
Nashville.
views and opinions of the following show are those of the host and the host only, and not those of Heidelberg Broadcasting, its ownership, or management.
Mexico, Buenos dias, got to go. Mexico, Mexico.
Welcome to RFD Talk. It's your girl, RFD. I am super excited to be here with you live at WVOL, excuse me, guys. I'm super excited. I'm here at WVOL 147, the mighty 147 here in Nashville, the Heritage Radio Station. So I'm honored to be here with you all again. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm super excited because I have a guest in the house. So I get excited. So let me just calm down. We'll get to the guest and all the questions we'll have for her. So I definitely want you guys to get ready to call in. Call in at the WVOL number, which is 615-227-1470. And I'll come back and give you that number again. But I'm definitely excited to have you all here. All of my Facebook followers, all of my YouTube followers. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Share the message here today because there may be something here to say today that will help someone else. So please share with your family and friends. And definitely thank you for subscribing to my RFD Talk page and also subscribing to my YouTube page. I really appreciate you guys each and every week. Hearing from you and hearing back from you. It's always a great pleasure. For my listeners on the radio station, I really love you guys. I love you guys so much. Today is just a beautiful fall day here in Greater Nashville. I'm telling you, the rain was about to come as soon as I pulled up, and I was like, okay, I made it in before the rain, so this is going to be a perfect day. Driving in the rain sometimes and having to go on the interstate can be something for RFD. I'm telling y'all, telling you a little bit about myself, what I do every Tuesday. I open up to you guys and tell you a little bit about myself. For you first-time followers and viewers, welcome again. Let me tell you a little bit who I am. I am the executive producer of RFD Talk. I'm also a healing coach. I help women who was dealing with hurt and pain from their past experiences or from their future experiences. I help women learn how to become their super powerful version of themselves and learn how to become great from within and to out. So definitely know that I am a healing coach. So if you're looking for an accountability partner and helping you with past hurt and past or future pain that you're dealing with, please reach out to me, inbox me, and we can set up a complimentary. Complimentary means to find out if I'm a fit for you to help you create a more emotional wellness in your everyday life. Hey, what about that, ladies? Are you ready? This is your year to feel whole, complete, beautiful inside and out. So definitely inbox me if you're dealing with any pain, all right? Any emotional scars from past or things that you're dealing with today. So thank you again. And so also want to thank my sponsors. We always got to shout those sponsors out because I wouldn't be RFD if it wasn't for my the donors, our radio station, the podcast is ran by donations and great sponsors and great co-hosts who hang out here with me and come out here on the show. We are a historical radio station. Yes, when I said WVOL, the mighty Nashville Heritage Station, we're one of the first Black stations in Nashville. We need your support. We want to stay here. We want to keep it so sister like. Yes, when we come to empower one another right here at this local radio station. And so we appreciate all your sponsors. We appreciate all the sponsors who supported me. This is my first year at WVOL, and it has definitely been delightful meeting each and every guest, all the support I've had by sponsors. I want to thank you all again for allowing this to be one of the best years ever here at WVOL. And then we also have great other shows. So you definitely want to chime into the WVOL. The other hosts are here, are amazing. I am in the collaboration with great people like Judy, Pastor Judy. She's here on Wednesdays. Then we have Charles Zetta Hall, who was here on Mondays. And we have our awesome We also have, oh, Mr. H, help me, I'm having a brain moment. We also have her partner, which is Kenithia Patterson. Yeah. So, and we also have Kim, Kim Golden here on Sunday, and we have Omar. So we have a lot of wonderful shows. You want to tune in here at WVOL and find out about the history of WVOL. Find out who you really is when it comes to being a soul person, right? So definitely check us out. We appreciate all the support and all the sponsors. And then we also want to thank my sponsor directly, which one is, let's get to that sponsor right now. I get excited about being just the whole sister thing. It feels good to be in your own skin. Even though I love every culture that I meet, I appreciate all of you all who watch my multicultural sisters from all over the world. But it is something about being a Black woman. Okay, it's just very empowering. Should I say, okay, all right, now it's our time, girls. It's our time to shine. And I'm proud to be a Black woman and in my skin. So basically, let's shout out my other sponsor, which is Shay Me Down Handmade Body Butter, which is made handmade. And you can order Shay Me Down from Facebook on shaymedown.com at Facebook, or you can email Shay Me Down, which is shaymedown06@gmail. Thank you for Shame Me Down for being an amazing supporter. And if you are watching, you see that each week that I always keep myself glowing because it's important to put on the right things. And we're going to be talking about more skin. And these products that I talk about are holistic products. So I'm super excited. Today we'll find out more about skincare. But definitely check out the Shame Me Down body butter. Is one of my best. It's great for eczema. It's great for dry skin, especially in approaching the winter season. And then we also have, yes, we have Majestic Elegance Company. Excuse me, let me slow down. That's Majestic Elegance Candles and Company, which is a 100% soybean wax candle, which is toxin free, it's eco friendly, and it has a crackling wooden wick. Crackling wooden wick, which is one of my favorites about the candle. I love that it's soy. I love that it is great for me to breathe and meditate and use in my relaxation time and my decompressing time. But it's also a great invigorating candle also, because one of my favorite fragrances again is peppermint. In the morning, it invigorates you. It gets you ready for your day. And each day you need to get up ready for the assignment. You got to know you got to be ready for the assignment. So definitely check out the website, which is Live Majestic, livemajestic.com. And you'll find the array of fragrance there. So check that out. And again, I've asked you all to please join me on YouTube. Hey, YouTube is some of the things I was told to do like in 2015. YouTube is the place, right? You got to have your own space, right? So please join me on YouTube. I'm definitely going to do some more SEO with YouTube to gain more of the right viewers there. So please share my YouTube information. If you don't get to watch this live, you can always watch me on YouTube. If you're on the radio and you're hearing my voice and you want to see my beautiful lips, because I got my red lipstick on, then you need to go to my YouTube. If you want to see my beautiful red lips, you got to join my YouTube. And then next, I want to thank you for also just being on my YouTube. I appreciate that. And like I said, it was brought to me in 2015 to start my YouTube so I can teach more on holistic approach and healing. And now I understand it's really great to have a good platform like YouTube. So thank you for subscribing and like and follow me on RFD Talk on my Facebook page. Please join me there. Leave your feedbacks and your comments. And if you are a guest and you would like to be on this show, we're looking to have topics like, I want good time. Let's get juicy. Let's get really juicy. If you broke up with somebody and we want to tell us how you overcame that, or if you are in a successful marriage, how did you have a successful marriage after going through 2020? How did your marriage overcome 2020? So let's come on this show. I'm all about personal development, holistic So if you're about traveling or well, holistically traveling, if you want to teach us about traveling, you want to teach us about fashion, those are the things that RFD likes. So inbox me. We might have a topic that you can come on and share your business ideas here, or your business that is actually up and going, not your business ideas, but your business that you're actually doing. You might want to have it spotlighted here. So join me on this journey to support other businesses all over the world through internet, through podcasting, through radio. Let's collab and let's do some fun things together. So I look forward to being a support to you in your business. Now, RFD always got to take a few breaths. We're just going to take a cup of 3 deep breaths, just 3 deep breaths, so that we can really get ready for the show, because it is not even about RFD today. If I told you a little bit about me, it's only because, I'm the executive of this show. But it ain't about me. I thought about that this morning. I told God, I'm so thankful that I'm able to be here on radio and podcasts, to able to spotlight other amazing people that get to pour into our lives here, and then you get to learn from them and go out and check out their business. And I told him, thank you for using me as that vessel. I get up excited, eagerly, looking to interview that next amazing, we would call her, we'll say Madam C.J. Walker, that Madam C.J. Walker who is making a mark in our lives, who's changing the trajectory of our past, making us awoke about our skincare, our body care. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. More details coming. But let's take those 3 deep breaths, and before I tell you what the Lord said to RFD, okay? Because before I tell you that little segment, and then we may have a commercial, and then we're going to bring on our guests, okay? So stay with me. Let's take this deep breath. If you're driving, just take your deep breath, but keep your eyes on the road. You might want to turn your radio down. So you want to breathe in. You want to breathe in relaxation, and you want to release stress. I feel like because we're going into this holiday and this is the final quarter, and we got things to try to distract us. We just want to breathe in some positive energy, let's breathe it in. Let's go. And let's exhale all that negative energy, that stress that's been worrying you for, because it's the last quarter of the year or something that came up today. Let's exhale. So breathe in positive energy and exhale stress or worry. Inhale positive energy. Deep, deep, deep breath. Give yourself and exhale negative energy. All right, welcome back. We're here, and this is, what did the Lord say to RFD? The Lord said to RFD, it is important to listen. When we're meeting people every day, and I get to meet people all the time, my career path has led me. I've met a lot of amazing people in my career path of over 20 plus. Some of y'all know it's been a long time. I've been an entrepreneur. I started in my early 20s, hustling and grinding. And so in my early 20s, and just to share, I'm going on my nickel coming up. So I've been doing this a long time, networking and meeting people. But last night in my gratitude time, the Lord said to me, he wants me to listen. I need you to listen. He wants us to listen more this week. Even though we got a lot going on in the holidays and family situations that are happening, out of our control. Some things that are happening in our families that are out of our control. Keep my grandchildren in your prayers. Keep me in your prayers. I'm a grandma now. So I used to pray for my own kids, like, Lord, help my children. Help them go to school and help them get home and graduate, Father. But now I'm like, Lord, help my grandchildren. Help them get to school and help them graduate, Father. So it just does not stop. right? But what the Lord is saying to us, just listen. Listen to the people that are coming in your path. Listen to the things that you can help others with, and listen to his guidance every day. Every day he gives us instructions. So don't get distracted by all the stuff you're hearing. All the stuff you're hearing sometimes can distract you. Phone calls from family members, phone calls from foes, people who are really not your friend. Those people call you with stuff. I don't know how you gonna believe that you're gonna have a syndicated radio show, RFD. Because I know I can. Syndicated all over the world. Right, RFD Talk all over the world. Can you imagine that with me? Close your eyes, see it everywhere. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Helping women feel healed from the inside out. Can you not imagine that? Can you not see that God would want me to help women all over the world move through and be powerful, living their best life? Yes, I'm thankful for the syndicated radio television show. So you have to not get distracted on who you are in him, right? And a lot is going on in the holiday season and what you think you should be doing and all that stuff. So just remember in this time, the Lord said to RFD, listen. Listen to each and every woman that you're in contact with. Listen to your family members. Stand in tune with them. Even sometimes when you don't always agree with your family members, you still gotta listen because they're saying something. Even in their fussing, they're saying something. I need you. I love you. So remember that. So in this time, just remember that you want to listen to what the inner spirit is saying to you. Whatever name you use, it's okay. Divine Holy Spirit is what you hear me say. You know that I am a Christian. I'm a non-denominational Christian. So don't put me in what type of Christian you might know. I'm a Christian. That's all you need to know. And that doesn't mean I agree on everything that all Christians do. But I've been down that journey, right? But I trust the word, and it says to listen. So one of the things it says to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. Because in this season, we got a lot going on. So you want to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. So that's it. That's what the Lord said to RFD, and I just told y'all my business. I'm listening. He's guiding me. He's got a lot of great things in store for us that he would like for me to, follow those unctions, listen to the people that I'm connected to, and give you my best me. So that's enough of me today. But we got a beautiful young lady here. Her name is, oh, yes, she's gorgeous, guys. She came in. I was like, look at this stunning young businesswoman. Whoop, whoop, whoop. WBOL have not seen yet, and RFD Talk have not had yet the opportunity to meet this fabulous young lady. She drove all the way in from Murfreesboro, so she came a long way. Let's give her a whoop, whoop, whoop. Because let me tell you, 24 ain't no joke, people. 24 ain't no joke. I lived in Murfreesboro, which is a suburb, and you know me as a happily divorced woman and sending love and light to those who know that. And I now live in Nashville in my high-rise condo, and I thank God for it. And I tell him, keep me in the high rise. It feels good. Yeah. But when you're single and you're recreating your life, you prefer to be around people who are traveling and mingling, and so you don't feel like I'm not a soccer mom anymore. I did the football mom stuff, and that was really fun when I did that in suburbs. So I love Murfreesboro. Thank you for driving in. But that 24 can be something else. So let's go in. We'll take a commercial in a second, but we're going to go ahead and introduce our guest because I've been rumbling on. But let's get what you're here for, right? This is what you're here for. So we're going to introduce. I think we're going to introduce you in just a second. I think Mr. H is going to come in and do a commercial for us too. We're going to take a quick commercial break. And then right after the commercial break, I'm going to bring on our beautiful guest. So stay tuned for healthy skin and body care.
Discount Network, brought to you by Low Cost Airlines. Call us anytime and save up to 75% on your airline.
You always got to, when you're kind of in this field, you get so excited, then we get to stumbling over our words, and you know everything that you want to say or what you want to talk about, but it's like in that moment, you're just like, you have a brain fart. So it's like,
Girl, you are not. I'm gonna have you scoot up. Scoot you over a little bit so you can get your beautiful face up in the podcast.
Am I using this?
I think, is this the one you want her to use, Mr. H?
Yeah, should be on number 3.
Okay.
When you come back.
With your qualified reservation, call now.
210-503.
I get a chance to do my makeup this morning, but hey, that's the good thing about being an esthetician because you got great skin.
Yes, beautiful skin.
Gorgeous. Try to. Try my best.
503-9283. Are you in bad pain? You know what I mean. Your knees hurt. Your shoulder hurts. Your elbow and back are constantly killing you. And I'm sure you've tried every pain pill or cream available at the drugstore.
So how long have you been doing this?
Well, here's
A
something you
little,
haven't
almost
tried.
2 years. I've been in therapy a year.
Pain
But I
Magic
started
is not
radio
available at any drugstore.
online.
The only place
About-
you can
about
get it is
2
by
years.
calling the special toll-free
Doing
number I'm
pretty
about to
good.
give you. And to make things even better, call right now and find out about our buy
It's
one,
fun.
get
I
one
love
free offer.
podcast radio.
We're so confident
It's fun.
it'll work for you. that
I
we
actually
offer
just did
a free month with your
an
purchase.
interview
No
with
prescription
Nashville
required.
Voider.
Call now to learn how you can get
Yes.
Pain
So,
Magic and get
of course,
rid
it's
of your pain.
online, so that's
Remember,
my.
your results may vary.
It's supposed to be going live like the next week or two. So that was exciting. Somebody actually
voted you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Thank you.
2261. That's 800-221-2261.
Welcome back to RFD Talk. We are super excited. Our guest is here. Her name is T. Marie, and I'm going to give it to T. Marie because let me give it to you, girl. Your skin is gorgeous.
Thank
Your
you.
smile is illuminating this room, and I'm just
Lord.
so honored to have you
Don't give me
today.
the blush. No.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Tell us your full name and a little bit about who you are in your story.
Well, my full name, the whole origination of T. Marie is from Chantel. My first name is Chantel. My middle name is Ariana Marie. So I kind of just went ahead and put T. Marie together for short. And that's how I created T. Marie Aesthetics Beauty Bar.
Oh, so you took 2 names. Now say that again for me.
My first name is Chantel. A lot of my
Chantel.
family, they call me T. So I've always been known to just be T anyway. So when I decided to go to school for my esthetician license and get into this whole skincare line, I was just scratching my head trying to figure out what I wanted my name to be, what was my business going to be. And the only thing that really, really, really sat with me was T. Marie.
I love it, T. Marie. That your first name is beautiful as well.
Thank you.
Yes. So that was a great way of combining your business and your name.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about who T. Marie is before you became a businesswoman. What were some of the things? Just want to talk about, just share a little bit of what you're willing for the audience to know how you became T. Marie, because I understand name changes come from personal experiences. I do. So can you tell me from your beginning stages of where that all started?
I would say, wouldn't you like to know? I honestly had a very, very rough upbringing with my mother being a mother of 4 as a single parent. We had a lot of challenges, and I was also raised in Michigan, Lansing, Michigan. So that's kind of goes without saying the type of upbringing it is. We were about literally right down the street from the projects. However, my mom kind of instilled hard work and dedication in us at an early age by showing us, a mother of 4, a single mother of 4 who was also had problems with the child's father being on drugs. I'm just going to put it out there. My mom was really, she excelled in all type of ways of instilling hard work. So I knew even as a troubled kid growing up, having a juvenile past and being in the streets, I knew that my journey was going to be different. I had a brighter future, and I was going to change turn my pain into purpose. And that's kind of what I did. I lost my child's father after my daughter turned 1 year old to suicide. So that kind of shaking me up a whole lot because, I'm kind of was dealing with a lot of challenges at an early age. I was only 21 with a 1 year old, and I had the odds was definitely against me. I still continue down the trouble path. I ended up finding myself relocating to Tennessee, where my mother had relocated a couple years before me. And honestly, I was into healthcare. I've been in healthcare for, like I said, since I had my daughter. I'm certified nurse assistant. So I've been doing that. Kind of always had like a little bit of passion with helping people and taking care of people. Lost my brother to gun violence about 2 years ago, and it kind of woke up the T. Marie in me. It woke up the entrepreneur. It woke up the person that was destined to have a future, destined to change something for my kids, kids, and the next generations to come. So that is where I am now today. I literally promote self-care. When you look good, you feel good. So that is where we at today.
Wow. So let's just take a deep breath with you. You shared a lot of great things. So that was a lot. Moving from Michigan, being a teenager, of being are you the oldest of your mother's her tribe, her great tribe of beautiful children?
I'm the baby girl.
Are you the baby? Okay,
I'm the baby girl. So it's four of us. One is in heaven, of course. I am the third oldest. So I have one little brother that's behind me. But yes, I am on the baby side.
Wow, all her children look so young and so beautiful. I didn't know which one was the oldest. Your mother is amazing. Your father is to King Bay. We shout you out. I know you've been there with you all through a lot of your growth and seeing that. And so we're my condolence to you. Unfortunately, you had to go through that loss of your your child's father.
Yes.
My condolence to you. Deepest condolence. And the gun violence. I'm definitely saddened to hear that happened with you. That's an unfortunate experience to have lost your brother and then your the baby's father. I can't even imagine how you had to work through those emotional experiences. So definitely my condolence to you and your family. Rodney, it's his name.
Yes.
So we definitely are so proud of you today. Being like one of the youngest and going through a lot. It sounded like it was a lot of emotional growth that you had to dive into self. So what was some of the first things that you told self once you had to waken after so much pain?
Well, first, I don't know, this song, Break Every Chain, kind of just settles with me because that's where I was at for a while, trying to fight from where you were coming, what you've been through to where you're trying to go.
What would you tell a young viewer that's watching? What if we have a young viewer on here that's struggling with, that has...
Your past does not determine your future. Literally, you can take everything that you've been through and apply it to where you're trying to go and also help others get there as well. That's kind of what I did. That's literally what I do. And why T. Marie Aesthetics Beauty Bar is so successful, because when you come for a service at my salon, you get the real me. I'm not hiding who I am. I'm not being someone just for you to get a service. And that and I believe my clients love that, because they could come in and they could lay on the table. They could tell me all about their day and I could tell them a little bit about me. And it just kind of just like, that's where we relate at. So I don't know. I just love to, the person that I'm growing into be today from my past experience, if that makes sense. Is I hate that I had to go through it, but I also, what's the word that I want to even say? It's like, the experience made me who I am today. Without experiencing certain things in my life, I probably would still be on the same path, working jobs, just, for a check instead of actual generational wealth, trying to create my own business, trying to create something for my children and my, like I said, my grandchildren and their children and so forth. The goal is to literally have, like you said, worldwide.
Yes, right. Worldwide. That's it. Because why ask for less, right?
Yes.
If it's not impossible. Everything is a super informational highway, so we can reach each other all over from every country. I'll get to meet people from all over, and it's just nothing about touching lives from different places. So that's who you are. You're a worldwide young lady. So congratulations. So your clients love your authenticness.
Yes, man. We cut up. We have a good time. You're gonna leave feeling beautified. My favorite saying is, "Come be as beautiful as can be with T. Marie." Because baby, we promote, looking good, feeling good, all of that. You're gonna leave with a better skincare regimen. You're gonna leave with a great wax if you're into waxing.
Tell me a little bit about those services, because we know how great you are and all the things you overcame emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So tell us, what services can we get at T. Marie?
Oh, you can
Beauty
get
bar.
some body sculpting done if you're trying to get fit, trying to lose a little bit of weight or tone up, or however you want to put that into words. If you're trying to tone up, tighten up around the waist, or just around your arms, whatever, you can go ahead and book some body sculpting. We also have waist trainers to assist with that journey of losing weight. Then we also have facials. I do a lot of skincare, helping my clients get on a better skincare regimen, taking care of your skin, because as African American women, I can't speak for everyone, but I know myself, I didn't grow up with knowing the importance of wearing sunscreen daily. It doesn't just protect you from the sun, but it is a very anti-aging factor, keeps you looking good, keeps the collagen in your skin. That is where the wrinkles come from, all of the dark spot, the pigmentation. Sometimes we feel like we have great skin up until 10 years fast forward, and now you got all of these issues with your skin, with wrinkles and dark spots and moles. And that is something that could have been prevented with just simply getting on a proper skincare regimen and wearing sunscreen daily, even if you're in the house, even if it's raining, even during the winter. I don't have no makeup on this morning. As y'all can see, I was rushing, and I'm still, glowing.
Yes, she is glowing. Let me tell you, if you're on the radio, you need to tune into the YouTube, because she is glowing. You can see her face.
Yes.
Or tune into the RFD Talk Facebook page, because you can also see her beautiful face there.
Thank you.
WVOL listeners, we appreciate you listening, but you definitely want to see this gorgeous face. So you said if we as Black women take more time with our skin, we would have we need to really be aware of how the skin should be nurtured.
Yes, you could take 10 years off your age just by wearing sunscreen.
Wow.
Y'all know how you see those older women, and they probably don't look like a day over 50. However, when they come to tell you their age, they in their 70s or they 80s, and you be like, what's the secret? Sunscreen, skincare regimen.
Wow.
Doing things, putting stuff back into our body that is actually good for us. Drinking a lot of water, staying hydrated. Like you said earlier, during the winter and the fall, when the weather is way more colder, your skin is very much dry. We go through those times where you feel like, okay, what do I need to do? It wasn't just like this during the summer or the spring. Here now it's fall in the winter and my skin is super dry and I need to use something else. I'm dealing with peeling, or what is the other things that I hear a lot? Peeling, pigmentation, and just redness. That all comes from the drier weather during the winter. And that's when you need to really be taking your skincare a lot more serious. So moisturizing, staying moisturized, staying hydrated, wearing your sunscreen daily can definitely take at least 10 to 15 years off your age. I know y'all, if y'all like myself, I know I'm not too old yet, but I mean, as soon as you hit the 30 club, you like, hold on, wait, pause, wait a minute. How do I stay right here with some good skincare regimen? Come see me. If you're not sure what to use, if you're not sure what is good for your skin. I also do a lot of body waxing. That is one of my specialties. Brazilian waxing, vajacials, which is facial for your lady parts, if you're interested in all of that, because same way your face get dry, your lady parts get dry. So, dealing with the ingrown hairs and all of that stuff that us women, we all go through, it is definitely great to switch over from shaving to waxing. And if you are not into waxing, you switch over to laser hair removal. So,
wow. So you do it all. It sounds like you said you do the body parts, right? So, RFD just got to say to our listeners, I had the body part done once. But it's a maintenance, right? So you want to, if you do it, go for you, girl. Go for you, because every woman got to go for them. Because every woman is different, when it comes to our skincare. For me, it was the pigment problem when I was in my early 30s. You're definitely hitting the notes. If you're listening to this, that's definitely on point about being 30 something. That's when I had adult acne, and that's when I started my skincare regimen.
How's that going?
It's going well so far, but I definitely don't get the dark spots anymore. I used to get those a lot, and that was a part of my eating. I had to tweak my eating. I've still been tweaking the eating on gut health right now.
Easier said than done.
It's easier said than done. And so definitely understand it. I think that every woman really needs to do the preventative care now before 30 or by 30, because you're going to be noticing your skin change in their 30s. I think you hit right home on that. That's when it hit me that I needed to put some type of skincare. So you have those, you will help the women when they come to your beautiful place.
I have products. I use a lot of professional products. One of the products that I use is Image. And it's also skin script. You cannot use neither one of those without having a esthetician order it for you. You won't find it in a store. It's nothing like Target or Walmart or any of those type of products that they sell.
And say the name of the product again.
Image.
Okay.
And it's also a skin script. So I use both of those to address acne, pigmentation, dry skin, and all of my clients love it. I actually just had a grand opening October 9th for my new location in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, because we were located in Smyrna, but we decided to go out, jump out on my own, step out on faith. And I gave out a lot of goodie bags, a lot of products, a lot of
samples and stuff. Yeah. Oh, I missed it. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I wish I was there. I seen all your great promotion.
Yes.
Congratulations. And the women who got there better be using those products.
Yes.
You better be using those products.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I would have loved to have came.
Okay.
And seeing that gorgeous place that you post on Facebook and stuff. Congratulations. What a leap of faith.
Thank you.
You went from you were boofing with someone?
Yes, I was actually working at a hair salon. I decided to go out and jump into my own private suite at Yours Truly Salon. If you're looking for any type of semi-private locations, we do have at least 2 more spaces open. Definitely Yours Truly Salon. It is a great environment. It's everything is brand new, from the paint, the doors, the floors. It looks beautiful inside. And of course, T. Marie Aesthetics Beauty Bar is located there, right there off of South Rutherford and Church Street. So come see me.
Yes, we need to come see her. We need to keep our young women like yourself, and you are young. How old are you?
I will be 30 January 6th.
OMG. Did y'all hear that? Let me tell you now, when I was telling y'all that RFD started young, she in the club. She in the club. Because I started early as an entrepreneur, owning my own salon. I think me and my former husband, we were probably like 23. I think we're about, because he might have been younger than that one, because he got his license at 18. And I think we got our first location, we were like 23 years young. And so we've been in that, we started that industry, and that's why I've met a lot of great people through the beauty industry and so on. But anyway, congratulations that you found your path that guided you through your experiences, guided you with your angel brother, leading you to say, sis, you can do this. I believe in you. Go for it. Be your best. And I think that's the best way to honor our loved ones, whether they're with us or gone, is to kind of, live our best life. I think that's what our family and friends, and I think I think that most of our are ones who are resting.
Mhm.
They're just resting and sleep. They like go, go, go.
Yes.
So I always say that to our ancestors who have prayed us to be here at WVOL. Those who we're stepping on those awesome women's shoulders. Like, Oprah was here before you, and Oprah was here before me. So what I mean by that is such an honor to be with women like yourself,
Yes.
who are making a room for other women to step on your
Yes.
shoulder. And in the future, you'll look back in 20 something years like, I'm so glad I didn't wait till I was 40, right? I didn't wait till I was 35, but I did it in my 20s, right? Right before 30.
Yep.
And 29 is a perfect year for young woman to be in and to have your own business. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Again and again and again.
It's been a great experience. I've been in skincare. That's kind of like what got me started was my skin problems. I had a lot of acne and pigmentation, and just being mixed. We have like a couple things in us, but I'm all the way black. But however, I'm black. But just having like curly hair. My mom will always say, that's why your skin breaks out, or this is why this is that. So, however, I've always kind of been in the skincare journey. Losing my brother was like a couple things that you said this morning that really set with me. Is listening. I had to literally take a little time to myself and just listen. I took a journey. I took a vacation after my brother passed away, and I went to see a couple of my old friends from high school. And like you said, it's best to surround yourself by where you're trying to go or positive people. If you're constantly talking to someone that doesn't really have a lot of goals or anything going for themselves, you're going to be the second person that follows right along with them. So I went and I seen some of my girls that were already doing really good in their establishment, doing hair, doing nails. They're younger than me, got their own salons, got their own shops. And it was like, it was something that I needed to see. So when I went home, it was like God told me, like, you've been doing this. You've always had a love for skin and correcting your skin. Take what you love and apply it and create a career out of it. So now I never really feel like I'm working. Wow. Somebody comes in and they say, hey, girl, I need to get this together. That hour that I'm working on them, we just be talking. I get to know them. I get to know a little bit about what their goals is for their skin. And I can go ahead and refer what's best for them. So,
that's
listening.
Awesome. I love it. I love everything you said right there. It's so important that we do listen, but also, like you said, that you're giving service not to just monetize yourself, but you're there to care for your client. Yes. You're there to take them, reach from that experience of acne to clean skin and feeling good within. Because I wouldn't say for me, back in when I started my self-care regimen, it was with self-care products. It was facial products. I was with another company, and I did a direct sell company that was about self-care, period. We did everything from the inward, outward process, but holistically. And the skincare product was what saved me, because it made me feel like I loved myself, even though I still had the dark spots on my face. But when they cleared up, I started saying I love myself by the products, using them just daily, because my face started to feel better, even though I still had the small dark mark. The texture
probably changed a whole lot.
Yes, and then I started noticing the light, the skin was clearing itself. I was like, look in the mirror and feel confidence again. I think a lot of times that's what we as women need, to start some self-care regimens, like self-care, like facial products. But also, let's talk about, and you talk about you do full body wax, but we also want to talk about, like you do, I'm also looking off your thing here, but you talk about the body. I want to talk about that as well, because I love facial care products. I think you definitely better go see her. But and I definitely need to check out your place. I'm all about supporting young women in their business.
I'm gonna have to kick you up on my suite. I
know. I'll be in there like a junkie. She don't know I'm a junkie. She already can sense in her spirit. Like, she gonna be in there like, can you rub me right here? Give me more of this. Yes, I'm that skincare girl. I am that junkie with skincare products. I love facial products, y'all. But she also said something I wanted to bring back. This kind of, sometimes RFD, my kids say, no, you're not a comedian, mom. But okay, but she does have Indian in her family. Her mama came out here. Her mama's so cute. I love her. She came out here with her curly. And I said, you got Indian in your family. Indian in your family.
Yes.
Now I have Indian in my family, and I have a little bit of everything in my family. The red bones, all that is in the family. Okay, a little bit of all that is in me, and I got the Indian too. My grandfather had the Indian in him, and you could see the Indian in the cheekbones. But I'll tell you, you said your hair is a little special. Yes, girl, if you see this beautiful hair right here, this hair right
I actually have a look. I actually got a hidden under, but this is all me at the top. But baby, this happened.
It's so pretty.
Thank you.
I don't mean to touch her hair, but it's so beautiful. So, like I said, your mom's was all curly, and I said, y'all know y'all got Indian in y'all's family.
Yeah, Indian, Creole, Irish. Lord, but when you ask us, we black. Okay.
That's why I said I love that part. She's like, no, but I'm black. I get it, sis. We are in the black club. Thank you.
We are totally black.
Yeah, check black. You don't put all the multicultures in there, but we are definitely black. So great. So tell me a little bit about, because I haven't yet had anything contoured on the bod.
Yeah.
And I think that you do it a holistic approach, right?
Yes.
It's a safe, it's not invasive. It's probably probably reasonable for most women to try it.
So I always recommend purchasing like the body sculpting sessions, the bundles, instead of just purchasing per session at a time, because you'll get more when you purchase a bundle, and we always have payment plans and so forth. But the body sculpting, we do a kind of channel between laser lipo cavitation, skin tightening, radio frequency, and so forth. And what we're basically doing is liquefying the fat cells to help you go ahead and over time, over the 72 hours of getting your service, you'll drink a lot of water. So you want to get in a gallon of water a day, because the more water that you drink after I liquefy the fat, it's gonna come out during your elimination process. So you use the bathroom to lose the fat. The fat is liquefied. So now that the fat is liquefied, you have to drink your water. So you can go ahead and get rid of that fat that we just went ahead and shrank, if it makes sense. And then with skin tightening, it's just me tightening up some skin that is loose on your body. If you ever I get a lot of clients that had kids, or they probably went through weight loss, and now they want to go ahead and tighten up the skin. With that, using radio frequency is a machine that I literally just roll on your stomach, and none of this is very painful or anything like that. The most that I'll say you'll feel it with the cavitation is because I'm using a machine and I'm pressing everything towards your elimination process. Excuse me. So I love it. I've had a lot of great results with it. A lot of my clients that has came in for a session already or purchased a bundle, they can all kind of tell you much if they was here that I've had people lose at least 20 pounds, and now they don't even come see me no more. They're like, hey, you got me here now. I'm good. Thank you.
Wow. Did y'all hear that? 20 pounds. Who's trying to lose it before the New Year start? Okay. For the New Year party, you go to the office party and shed it 20 pounds. Come on, you got to go and see T. Marie at the beauty bar, because I'm telling you, she's doing the things that we need. I definitely would like to someday do that with myself.
Now, it does take a lot of consistency and a lot of you being a little bit more on it, because some people will expect to just come and they get the session and they might go home and they don't eat, or they don't eat correctly or drink. You have to be really dedicated to, hey, I'm trying to lose this weight and I'm going to lose this weight.
I love what you're saying. So it does take to do the work.
Yes.
Right. To do the work, you're there to assist with all the other things that help them to eliminate the weight. But you also have to be committed to eating right and also going home and following the consistent instruction. I think that's what we really have to understand with being beautiful inside out. It takes doing the work, right? You have to be committed to your own self-worth 20%, and wealth.
20% takes place at the shop, at the beauty bar. 80% takes place at home. So that goes with any service that I give. If I'm doing a facial, body wax, or any of that body sculpting, you have to do your homework as well as I do my work. And I say that because some people might go home after getting a facial and they think, oh, I got a facial once a month. But now you're going home and you're not washing your face, or you're not using, you don't have a real regimen to keep your skin looking the way it needs to look. You're not drinking water. You're not wearing sunscreen. And then you say, hey, I'm coming. You come every month, but it's like, I'm not really seeing a change. The change also starts within. So if we're doing body sculpt, then I need you to take your aftercare very serious. Drink your water, eat what you want to eat, but portion yourself out. Go ahead and make smaller portions. Switch some of those salty, those sweet cravings for some fruit. I love fruit. Pineapples is one of my favorite. They actually have like those little pineapples now at Sam's Club in the coconut juice, and baby, I can eat a whole jar of those. But I'm just saying it helps me with my craving of wanting something sweet versus wanting,
I agree with you.
I
think you should figure out what alternatives
yes,
to keep you on the path of your inward beauty.
yes,
Your inward beauty becomes your outward beauty, and your inward commitment to
yes,
self-health, beauty, and all that stuff.
yes.
It's I love your motto there that you said, that 80-20. And I had to learn the 80-20. I had to learn what 80-20 mean, because 80-20 is real facts on a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we've seen it in the movies, 80-20. Some people take the 20, but
Yeah.
it's the 80, baby.
Okay.
The 80 shows up, okay?
Yes.
But okay, and so we realize what we settle for when we do the 80-20. We say, oh, I settle for the 20. And you see people saying, woe is me, all the time. I was just telling a client of mine, I was telling my client, she was like, well, she's struggling with eating. And I was telling her, and she was like, oh, I'm always sick. And, then she's like, but I'm doing it to myself. And I was like, well, you have to make the commitment. You have to make the affirmation to yourself. I'm willing to make some changes. So picking up some fruit over picking up, for me, picking up some fruit is so much better than picking up my Hershey's chocolate bar. And that was one of the things I struggled with when it was my skin. And I used to have I would love to drink Pepsi. I was a Pepsi addicted person in my early 20s. And it was like I would have Pepsi in the morning, Pepsi in the middle of the day. And then it showed up on my skin. And it showed up in my skin. And I used to have those dark patches, and then would love my chocolate, my Hershey's candy bar. But you have to let it go for apple or orange and decide like what is really good for the skin. Maybe drinking some green tea now. I drink a little green tea now.
And dark chocolate, not to cut you off, dark chocolate is really good too. Oh, so you can even like just kind of like I was gonna say, to kind of fix that chocolate craving, you could go ahead and get you some fruit. Go ahead and dip that strawberry or that apple into some dark chocolate, let it melt, and baby, you got a perfect little treat right there. And you can, like I said, you can still eat certain things that you want. I don't like to just say just straight go cold turkey, because then you'll be hurting yourself versus helping. But slowly but surely, do things that works for you. If you're working on your eating habits and you don't want to just say, oh, I don't want to just cut all of this out, or chicken and beef. Why don't you just kind of slowly but surely cut back on beef? Slowly but surely do different things differently. Cook your chicken in the oven, or the slow cooker or something like that, versus frying, or it's just different things that you have to make that change, and to say, hey, is this something that I really want to do? Because one thing about me at my beauty bar, I know that we love to make money in this world. The money is what makes the world go round. However, I am not big on doing something or offering something that I don't feel like is going to work for you. So if I see a client that comes in and she books a consultation and she's like, I want to get fit, I want to, but I've also been seeing this client for a while come in for her wax. And so we talk a whole lot, and I know a whole lot of her bad habits. I'm going to instill, hey, you got to make sure we get some cleaning up going on before we just jump to spending $600-700 on a bundle, because I don't want you to leave after those sessions to say, well, I'm not really satisfied. So I kind of make the best decision for you and myself to avoid any issues in the long run. And some clients, they respect that. So
I love that. I love that you have your consultation is so in depth where you can get that whole how we're going to support each other. Are you willing to go through the steps with me? Or maybe it's not a fit for you. I'd rather not start this consultations or sessions with you. That's so good right there. I appreciate everything you share with. Do you have any, tell us one last thing. We're going to be wrapping it up. I mean, this session was so great. We have to have you come back. Congratulations again. Tell us again, how our viewers, listeners here on the radio, or viewers on podcasts and all these other places where people will hear from you. Tell us how we get in contact with you and get some of your great services.
Well, you can find me on Instagram under T Marie _aesthetics. I also have my own website, which is www.tmarieaesthetics.com. And then I also have a business page on Facebook, which is T Marie Aesthetics Beauty Bar. So I'm very active on all of those. I respond very quickly. If you have a question or you're not really sure what service that you need to book, definitely reach out to me, message me. I don't mind chit-chatting and saying, hey, just book a consultation or a classic customized facial, so that way I can see your skin and then we can go from there, versus just jumping in and booking a chemical peel or a dermaplane facial. Sometimes it's not necessary to jump off into the more of expensive side or more advanced treatments. I just like to start you out with a consultation and seeing what we can do to make your skin or whatever goals that you have a little bit better in achieving them.
Awesome. So is there any other upcoming things that you would love, any specials or upcoming things with the holidays that you want the viewers or listeners to also know? So definitely check her out on her website and subscribe to her on YouTube, on Instagram. Follow her on all those platforms, you guys.
Please do.
And then also tell us, is there any upcoming things that you would like for our viewers and listeners to be up on the upcoming horizon? Besides, she just opened up, guys.
Yes.
So she's on a grand opening day was what day?
October 9th. So it was about 2 weeks ago, and it's been going pretty good at the new location. I am definitely loving it. Some things that you can look forward to in the future is we'll have some gift certificates that you can purchase for your family for Christmas or the holidays. If you want to purchase a facial for someone or purchase a couple, we have wax strips, which is like purchasing two. You basically buy 2 wax and get a wax free. So it's like some stuff that kind of like it's given away, but in a way you're gifting someone else. So we'll have some gift certificates available if you want to get anyone something that your loved one or a family member something for Christmas. Go ahead and purchase a gift certificate and surprise your loved one with a facial or a wax or a body sculpting session with T Marie. Like I said, my favorite slogan, my favorite saying is "Come be as beautiful as can be with me, T Marie." And I look forward to seeing and hearing from you guys.
Woo! Let me tell you, young lady, it has been such a pleasure.
Thank you for inviting me.
To have a young lady here who have, overcame a major challenges. How old is your baby? And you have a son or daughter?
I have a daughter. I have an 8-year-old, and then I also have a little one growing.
Oh!
So we are 5 months pregnant.
Oh.
We have another one coming, another girl. So I feel like God gave me my girl so they can go ahead and join me in this lovely industry.
Yes.
My 8-year-old loves being involved with anything. She's really good with promoting self-care. She's really good with checking people out, making sure you got your products, your next appointment. So yes, that's where all this fat face is coming from.
Well, I just knew it was glowing, and I didn't know that meant glowing from a beautiful life growing inside of her. Congratulations to you and your 8-year-old who's your awesome assistant.
Yeah, that's my first employee.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is gonna be a legend, a generational wealth, a continued legacy for you. I can feel it. I feel it. And congratulations to your new one on the way.
Yes,
and
another little girl.
A little girl where she can do more skincare and even probably start promoting teenage skincare because I've seen companies have that. I used to be with Mary Kay. I did a lot of fun stuff like that. And they had teenage products too. I'm sure you're aware of that.
Yeah, I do a lot of teenage facials as well because being in high school, we go through a lot of, teenage acting. So definitely get the kids in too, because I take care of the babies. We want them to feel good. When you in high school and school today, it's just all about, promoting self-care, because it makes a big difference. So.
Oh, and thank you, Pure. She says, congrats.
Thank you.
Yes, we appreciate your feedback. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and congratulations. Yes, it's so exciting to see you and growing in your path and doing all the amazing things you're doing. We need more young women to understand that it's not what you've been through, but
where you're going.
It's where you're going. That's what she said. Okay, and it's the 80-20 for me. Okay, y'all. So we're down to the last minute, and it's like I said, we'll have this young lady come back, because I'm sure she'll have some more great things happening that we want to share with her. And she's going to be in an article coming up, the Nashville
Voyager. I want to say, is that how you say it?
I'm not sure. I want to mess it up.
Voyager. I don't know. I'm not from here.
Yeah,
but I do know that I'll be on there. I just did an interview with them, so that be looking out for that as well. Introducing my business.
Yeah.
In Murfreesboro.
Oh, look at all the great things that are happening for you. So again, I'm Robin F. David. Thank you for being here, listeners and viewers. We appreciate you. I'm Robin F. David, inspiring you to embrace and love yourself as you do unto others. Until next week, have an amazing Tuesday. I love you guys. See you next week.
See ya. All right. Well, that was good. I was trying not to be too nervous and stumble on my words.